Hi, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm a huge fan of you, ma'am. I just
Thank
love your
you.
work
Thank
so
you. Thank
much.
you. Thanks. Yeah.
When Vani Garu actually asked me to take your interview, I was like so excited.
Oh, yes.
Right from Sita Ramagari
Okay.
Manoral, I've been
I
following you.
know. I know.
I mean,
Yeah.
I just want to ask you, what's your beauty secret? You look so cute all the time.
Oh, beauty lies in eyes of the beholder.
Oh, but genuinely, ma'am, what's your beauty secret? I just want to ask you
Mm,
offline.
no, I mean nothing. I mean that way I'm not a good looking person. But maybe I smile too much. Maybe I'm happy.
You carry
That's
that
why
positive
maybe.
aura around you.
Thank you.
So happy, ma'am. Today is happy day for me.
Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Chalo, let's start the interview.
Yes, yes.
Rohini ji, firstly, we
Huh.
are incredibly glad to have you with us. So to
Thank you so much. Thanks
so
for inviting me.
yeah. So to start off, your beginnings trace
Yeah.
back to theater and classical dance.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about your journey and how did you actually love your art and how did your love for art get you into cinema?
Yeah, I've actually, since childhood, when I was uh, maybe 7 or 8, my mother, for her maybe, for her liking, she sent me to the dance class, which was amateur dance class. It was nothing. I mean, not not the real training, but a dance class, and I liked it in the beginning. Then, nearly for 7, 8 years, I learned Kathakali and Bharatanatyam. Kathakali because my guru was Kathakali dancer, and Bharatanatyam was my guruine, that is the wife of my guru. She was also a dancer, and she was Bharatanatyam dancer. So in that dance class, we learned both. Um, then it so happened that because of my dance, I got to um, act in a children's play when I was in ninth standard. And the children's play was, because of my dance, I had three dances in three acts and a character of Sakhi in that. And then I liked it actually. Then I shifted to theater because afterwards it was I mean my studies were also there, and then because of the studies in 11th standard, everything was uh, you know focused on studies, and then later I got to um, start acting in theater, and I liked it there more than dance actually. And I was from even my parents, they also promoted me, like they never opposed me doing theater. So slowly it began, and then after my graduation, I am a BSc graduate, a science graduate actually. And after my graduation, I went to National School of Drama. So there, actually, my real journey kind of started. You know, so was it was after that I took it up as my career.
Okay. Rohini ma'am, your first Telugu film was Sita Ramagari Manavralu. How was
Yes,
that experience?
that was wonderful. Actually, Mr. A. Krishnamurti, who was producer in Hindi also. I had acted in his film in Hindi, and he asked me whether I'm ready to act in Telugu. I said I don't know Telugu at all, but they said just give it a try, and I said why not. But before that, I had acted in Kannada films, Kannada film, one film I think. There because even there I told them that I don't know Kannada, but they said nothing. I mean, doesn't matter. We can pull it through. So there I got a hang of working in another language, and then this offer was there, and that too was with
A.N.R. Garu.
A. Nageshwar Rao Garu.
Yes.
And Meena, that was Meena's first film, I think, in Telugu. So
Yes.
it was, and wonderful theme, wonderful story. So I said, okay, let me give it a try. And it was a wonderful experience actually, because we everybody, right, from director Kranti Kumar till to A. Nageshwar Rao ji, everybody helped me so much. And because I had to by heart the dialogues, I didn't know the language, so I had to understand what I'm saying and then rendering the dialogue. So it was like translating it into Marathi and then again, constructing a sentence and then find out the stresses on the word, exact stresses, and the emotion. So for the close-ups, actually, it was a bit difficult because if I'm pronouncing O, so my I can't say ah. I mean the the lip sync had to be correct in close-up. So that's why, though the lehja of it was not correct, but I had to give the lip sync. So I had to be very perfect in my formation of my words, So that was and that needed patience from director and actor. So they helped me so much in that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ma'am, later on you went on to work with other notable personalities from Telugu film
Yes.
industry. What was
Yes.
it like
Yes.
working with them, especially being a non-Telugu speaker?
Everywhere I got the same experience. Everybody was so patient with me. In fact, in later, I mean, later in the sense, but recent 6 years back, 6 or 7 years back, Sitama Vakitlo Sirivalle Chettu. In that, I had to render 4 or 5 lines, and I was, because it was a collective scene, everybody was in that scene, so I was a bit conscious that I should not, make blunder. And I never got to finish all my Telugu sentences for 4 or 5 sentences. So my director said, "Nani, you can talk into Marathi, and then we in Marathi or Hindi, whatever, and we can later on for close-up we can give the Telugu sentences." So I said, "But I am talking in Hindi." So the same sentences somehow they translated into Telugu and asked me to render them in close-up. So it was really, really easy for me. Otherwise, if I don't know the meaning, I won't be able to render the sentences. That is so. Everybody was very, very patient, and improvisations. I mean, on spot improvisations. I had to do so. Acting wise, if I always say that give me a mute character, I mean dumb character, and I'll be happy in any language, you know.
Yeah. Ma'am, also, after working for a few films, you might have
Mhm.
developed a perception for Telugu people and Telugu cinema. What was your
Yeah.
outlook of Telugu language and Telugu culture?
It, being an Indian, I think cultures, and I being Maharashtrian, I'm really near to Andhra Pradesh, and they don't change too much, you know. I mean, sometimes, I mean, uh, the the whole culture, the food culture is maybe different, but whatever a person thinks is the same. You know, our I don't know how do I express it, but my husband used to say that this side of Vindhyachal and that side of Vindhyachal are totally two different things. You know, so being a Maharashtrian, I'm closer to South Indian culture. So, and I respect that culture very much. Like I always get fascinated with the houses there. That in Malayalam, in Kerala, there are tarvats are there. Even I have acted in two Malayalam films. There, we had a scene in Tarvad. So, their houses and how they paint the thresholds. You know, I'm always fascinated with that because in Maharashtra also we have rangoli in front of house, and our the courtyard is like matti ka courtyard, and cow dung se wo kiya hua. So those things and the sanctity of place, they really keep it, the sanctity of place, sanctity where we are working, sanctity of house. No, everybody is that way. It seems orthodox, but they are connected to Indian culture more than maybe North Indian. That's why
Okay.
I feel very very near to South Indian culture, and I like the food. I like. I mean, I have tried so many things on the sets also, and when people know that I'm kind of foodie person and I like to try uh,
Cuisines.
different cuisines, then they really serve. I mean, they let me do it, and they खास करके बना के लाते हैं. On recently, I have done this Oka
Family Star?
Oka. No, not Family Star. After Family Star, I have done a film with Rohini myself, and Samudra Kani, with Volgaji's story,
Okay.
Oka Manchi Prem Katha.
ఒక మంచి
Oka
ప్రేమ
Man,
కదా. హా హా హా.
that I have done the film, and there we had a really nice time. And Rohini, I had acted with Rohini in my first Malayalam film, Achuvetante Veedu. So I knew Rohini, so and we were playing mother daughter. So it was a really good bond between us, and we had fun in that, and we had some 15 days long schedule. So we were really near to each other. And there I got to taste so many cuisines. Every time Volga ji will say कि हाँ ये यहाँ पे अच्छा मिलता है, ये यहाँ पे अच्छा मिलता है. So they used to bring it on sets also.
Acha,
So
now
it
you
was
have to. Acha, now you have to tell me most memorable food you had while shooting for a Telugu film. Also, your
sorry.
favorite most
Most memorable
most memorable food you had while shooting for a Telugu film?
food. Oh, this. I mean, recently it was. I think near to our cuisine also. This horse gram rasam, not
Okay.
rasam. What they call? I
Sambar.
forgot the name.
Pappucharu.
Ah, yeah, I think so. And it was with egg in it, and it was really wonderful. So, because even we call it pulit in Marathi, and we have pulthasa pitlo. That is slightly not rasam, but a slightly thickish version of this thing. So horse
Also,
gram yeah, horse gram powder, which is वो थोड़ा सा तड़का वगैरह लगा के we have it as with rice. So it's the same kind of
flavor.
a different taste, but we love that kuit. That is the Maharashtrian speciality.
Okay. What's your favorite Telugu cuisine foods, ma'am?
Telugu?
Telugu cuisine foods. Your favorite Telugu cuisine foods.
Telugu. Actually, I used to like gongura pickle. That is ambadi, we call it in Marathi. But that pickle I used to like. Then in the beginning, when I was shooting in Annapurna studio, there was one, I think, homemade um, um, chicken pickle I used to get. And it was my favorite. Actually, pickles are really good. But on set, I I used to like curry because all other cuisines, so they're slightly spicy for me. But this sair or something, they put seasoning and some onion in it in curd, and they call it kadhi. So I used to have that very much.
Wow. Ma'am, you are someone who has worked in such decent number of films in Telugu over the years.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you feel about the language and culture? Moreover, the rise of Telugu cinema in the recent past has caught everyone's eye.
Yeah. And see, not particularly, I mean, Telugu films, all South Indian films, even Malayalam and Tamil also. We have so many good actors, good directors, and I mean, they are flourishing. Like in, right, for last, I think 10-15 years, even Marathi is getting flourished, and it's on the national scene nowadays. Before that, it was not at all, but nowadays it is also on the national level. And I think धीरे धीरे वो तो होता ही है. There is one commercial films, and there are films like O Kamunchi Premakasha also. So everywhere the same scene is there. So it will flourish definitely.
Super, ma'am. Ma'am, SVSC was one iconic film of yours in Telugu, which made
Which
you
one? Sorry.
SVSC. Sitama Vakitlo Sirmala Chettu.
Uh-huh.
So, Sitama Vakitlo Sirmala Chettu was an iconic film in Telugu, which made you a huge fan favorite for many.
Oh.
You became the beloved Bamagaru for many.
Yes.
So, how was it working with? How was it working in that film, especially with two superstars? Any fond
Yes.
memories you would like to share?
Yes. Once I told you that they were so patient with me. Well, when I used to, by heart Telugu dialogue, one day I think Venkatesh sir, he told me that don't worry too much about the lip movements, we can do it. You just mumble something and we can do it. I said, that is not what I want. So he was making me comfortable. And with Mahesh Babu also, I had nice. I mean, we used to improvise a lot because the grandmother and grandson relationship, they wanted, so it was nice. It was. I mean, I never felt on set. I never felt their stars and their, you know. But when we used to go to our vanity events, then the following their Venkatesh Garu and Mahesh Babu also, they were there used to be a crowd in front of their vanities. So there I said, "Arey, I'm working with such a big star." But on set they were so sweet. They were very sweet on set.
Wow. Ma'am, also one memorable dialogue of yours. Most memorable Telugu dialogue of yours.
I remember one dialogue from my first film, that is Sitama,
Sitaramaya garu Manavaralu.
Sitaramaya Garu Manavaralu.
Hmm.
That was like భూమి గుండ్రంగా ఉంటుందట, అమెరికా సరిగ్గా అవతల వైపు ఉందంట, ఇప్పుడు మన నెత్తి మీద వాడి వాడి నెత్తి మీద మనం ఉన్నాం, ఏం చేస్తాం.
So sweet.
That was my dialogue. And somehow I remembered it.
You are saying it so cutely,
Thank you.
Also, ma'am, a recent Telugu film of you, recent Telugu film you absolutely loved. A recent Telugu film you absolutely loved.
Actually recent in the sense that Sitama Vakitlo is also I remember two films, Sitaramaya Gari Manavaralu and Sitama Vakitlo Sirimla Chittu. Both of them I really like.
Okay. Ma'am, usually...
And this Oka Manchi Prem Katha also. Let us see how it works, but even I like that film.
Okay.
I loved working in that film.
Okay. Ma'am, also current favorite actor and actress of yours.
Telugu?
Yeah, Telugu. Or maybe in any language also. But if it's Telugu, it'll be more interesting for us.
And Telugu, I think all my co-actors are really good. I mean, even Vijay Deverakonda, Mahesh Babu, Venkatesh Garu. Even I loved working with A. Nageshwar Rao ji also, though he's so senior to me. But he also never let me feel ki मैं कोई हूँ, So he was also very sweet on set.
In heroines? Who is your
heroine,
favorite?
In Telugu, actually, all of them. Because
you can't be so diplomatic, ma'am.
No, because I've seen very less Telugu films, whichever I know I have acted with. I've acted with so many of them. I mean, everybody, all actors are the same here. They are so sweet.
But if you have to pick one?
Oh God, it's very difficult.
Oh, yeah.
But recently I acted in Family Star. Mrunal is also. I like her. I like her. She's very sweet.
Wow.
Even Tamanna, I used to. I had a good vibe with Tamanna. That was in Tamil film. I
Okay.
acted with her in Tamil cinema.
Okay. Ma'am, on the occasion of Telugu Day, if you were to describe Telugu cinema and Telugu culture in one line, what would it be?
Oh, in one line. I think Telugu culture is very near to Maharashtrian culture, so I don't feel very alien to Telugu culture. And even Telugu language also now, I've acted in so many films. Now I a bit understand um, the Telugu language. I mean, some words I can say, ki, now I'm comfortable